Welcome back, everybody. So we are going to talk about what has sold the first part of this month, which is the month of September. I had kind of gotten out of the habit of doing my weekly uploads of letting you guys know what all has sold, but we're going to make a change. We're going to change it up and see how you guys like this format better. So let me know in the comments. Make sure that you comment. And anyway, other than that, guys, let's get into it. All right, everybody, so here we go. Are you ready? We're gonna do this fast, sweet, and get to the point on every single one of them, so let's do it. This Doctor Who sonic screwdriver, we picked it up for $3 at a private sale that we were invited to, and it sold for $39.95. That is full price. Then we have this Ralph Lauren Aztec jacket. Picked it up at Goodwill for $6. It sold for $30. That is an offer that we sent, the buyer accepted. Then we have these Justin full quill ostrich boots. I wasn't really sure how the boots were going to go. We've done boots in the past and they really didn't have a good selling kind of a swing on them, so I don't know if maybe more people are moving to the south or what, but these boots sold within minutes. We picked them up for $8 and they sold for $65. That was an offer that we sent. Up next we have this 2002 Olympic Beanie Baby set. It was like 32 different Olympic Beanie Babies. I picked these up at a garage sale for $15 and they sold for $70. This too was an offer that we sent and the buyer accepted. Then we had this Bobby Hawkins. It was a Music City hat. I actually thought about keeping it for myself because, you know, Bobby. But anyway, we had picked this up. It came in one of those free boxes by the side of the road that says free, take it. And it sold for $34.95. That is full price. That was our full asking price. Then we had this Pendleton jacket. This Pendleton jacket, picked it up at Goodwill for $6. Picked it up and it sold for $99. And that too was a offer that we sent and the buyer accepted. We have noticed a huge uptick in our in the offers that we send that buyers accept. It just really is a huge selling tool. So when eBay starts offering them to you, can't opt in or anything. It's just eBay will automatically, their algorithms will start sending them to you. If they do, make sure you use them. Don't pass them up. Use them because you want to lock that algorithm in so it will always side in your favor. Then we have this Magiquest wand. Picked this wand up with a whole bunch of other wands. I've done other videos. I've sold now three. Sorry, this is the third. And so picked it up for 25 cents and it sold for $20. That too was a offer that we sent that the buyer accepted. All right, guys. Well, as you know, whenever one of those magazines sells, this is what I do. And so we have had 3 magazines sell and since the beginning of September. 2 of these detective magazines, picked them up, of course, as you know, 50 cents a piece. These sold for $55.95 and this other one sold for $65.95. So slowly but surely these magazines are going. Of course, with the very first one that I sold, it doubled what I initially paid for the whole box of them. So, all right, guys, let's continue. Then we have the 1980 Risk game. Picked this up at a garage sale for $3 and it sold for $25.95. That is full asking price. Now, the next ones are going to be rare toys that sold right in a row. The first one was the Breyer unicorn. I actually made a previous video talking about the Breyers that I picked up. Picked this one up for $4 at Goodwill and it sold for $85.95. Now, this squid, picked it up. It too was rare. I didn't know it at the time, but most of these squids would come in lighter colors. The fact that this one had a little bit brighter colors on it made it a little bit more desirable. Picked it up for 25 cents and this Animal Planet squid sold for $29.95. That is full asking price. Now, Then we had this 2000 Monster Ranch plush. It was just like this weird little eyeball plush for $3 at my local Goodwill, and it sold. It was an offer that we sent for $39, and the buyer accepted. Now, this, it was a polar little plush, and it was a little bear. And I saw this little bear and I thought it was super cute at a garage sale. Picked it up for 50 cents, and this little plush sold for $26.95. That is full asking price. You just never know what some of these plushes are going to go for. I always say in all of my videos, if you see a box of plushes, it's worth your time and money for you to take the time to stop and take a look inside that box. You never know what can be hiding. Some of them just look like just a radio toys that you would not even think about picking up, and many of them will end up making you a pretty good income. So do keep your eyes open. Then we have this Canon Pixma printer. Picked this printer up at a garage sale for $10, and it sold for $67. That was an offer that we sent. The buyer accepted. This is the second Doctor Who sonic screwdriver. Again, picked it up for $3, and this one sold for $34. This one was an offer that we sent. The buyer accepted. All right, we are just moving right along, y'all. So then we have this, it is from the Ghostbusters. It is Puff the Marshmallow. And when I originally saw this, I thought, oh, it's not going to be worth anything. But remember, like I always say, you always want to check the tag. You want to check the stance if it's like a little animal. If it's a toy or a hard plastic toy, you want to check the paint job on it. Because sometimes those little differences can really, really up your score as far as how much money people are willing to pay. The more rare it is, of course, the more money you're going to make. Well, this one actually ended up being somewhat rare because of where it was manufactured. So it made it a little bit more desirable. Pick this little marshmallow man up for $3, and he sold for $29.95. All right, so at a estate sale, we had seen these little ceramic, all this Christmas stuff, and a bunch of it was ceramic. Well, this particular tree, I told my husband, I said, I really think that this tree is worth something, and so we just kind of lotted everything up together. I believe estimated that I paid probably about $3 for this Christmas tree that lit up, and this Christmas tree sold for $35.95. That is our full asking price. Then we have these set of 4 Halloween Beanie Babies. All right, remember, like I said, sometimes just because they're Beanie Babies does not mean that they're worthless. You kind of find the sweet spot. There are some that are super expensive and super collectible and are just worth tons and tons of money, and then for the most part, other ones are just not worth anything. Well, you need to kind of find your balance. If you can find a whole lot of Beanie Babies that are all related to like Halloween or Christmas or Valentine's Day or some kind of holiday, and lot them together, it can make you a little bit of money. So I picked these up for $1 a piece. That means I'm in for $4. They sold for $33. That was an offer that we sent out, and the buyer accepted. Now, this Temptation, it was like a old world Temptation bake cake pan type thing. It's very, very versatile. Okay, picked this up at a yard sale for $3, and it sold for $55.95. That is full asking price that we got for that. Be on the lookout, because not everybody realizes that Temptations brand cookware still sells really, really well. You don't want to get too deep into it with your cost, but for a little bit of nothing, $3, $4, $5, stay under $5, you can end up making a pretty good profit with the Temptations brand. And they're great to cook with. I have a set and I absolutely love it. I've tried to burn stuff on it. Just kidding. Just that my baking skills aren't so good. But I have actually like totally tried to singe it on there, and it literally will just wipe off. It's amazing. So if you haven't tried it, you might want to keep your eyes open for some Temptations cookware stuff. All right, so here we come to the end, guys, and this is the last thing. Picked these up and was just super shocked whenever I got home. Now, I knew that when it comes to shoes, you always want to be on the lookout for certain things. Any kind of like custom shoe, or like Vans or Converse, Nike, anything like that that may have like a customized painting on it or fabric or anything like that, those can actually be very collectible. And so I stumbled across these at my local Goodwill. These are Nightmare Before Christmas. I found these shoes and they were brand spanking new. There wasn't anything wrong with them. They were brand new, no wear, nothing. They were in mint condition, mint. I paid $7 for these shoes and they sold for $110. That is an offer that we sent, the buyer accepted. And that's it, guys. That is it for what has sold for me. I wanted to kind of just focus on the rare and the very neat things that have sold this week. That is it for me, guys. Thank you for joining. And if you would, please do me a favor and subscribe. Bye.